Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back to my channel, y'all. So if you like my content, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm actually going to give you a minute to hit like and subscribe if you want to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I'm posting, it'll let you know through notifications, okay? So I'm going to be quiet just for a few seconds and let you hit that like and subscribe button, okay? Okay, there we go. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, okay? So what we got going on today? So I am at Starbucks getting my coffee. I got a cream brulee oat milk latte. Cream brulee latte. What is it? Cream brulee latte with oat milk. Yeah, so I got my coffee for today. But yeah, and so I normally like to get the Mint Majesty tea. I like to stick with the teas, but sometimes I need that little bit of extra little bit of sweetness and a little bit of kick of that coffee, because I know it's going to be a full evening and a full night and a full day today. So I'm going to go with the coffee. But yeah, I do like the Mint Majesty tea with honey and peppermint. So if you get the Mint Majesty tea, have them to add a little bit of peppermint to it and add honey to it. That's going to change the game right there. So yeah, but that's what I like, y'all. So usually when I go to Starbucks, I like a good either tea or I like a good latte, depending on what the season is, with sometimes like maybe a cheese Danish or maybe like a pastry. Every now and then I'll get like a K-pop or something like that, but that's usually my little rhythm when I go to Starbucks. So that's what I like. What you like? Tell us what you like, okay? Happy pre-new year. Happy New Year's if you're watching this vlog. Thank you. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you if you are new. So if you have not had an opportunity to watch any of my previous content, that is okay. You will have an opportunity to. All you have to do is just watch. And if you like my content, you like the type of content that I produce, please be sure to hit like and subscribe. I would love for you to also subscribe to my channel so you will know when I post new videos and get new. I'm saying so much of new notifications. And you will know when I post, okay? So that's the whole point of that. Yes, fear not, I do have my coffee, my Starbucks, because I just went there. So obviously I need to drink my coffee, get my brain together, you know what I'm saying? So but yeah, it's all good though. So yeah, welcome guys. So what I'm doing today is I've got to go back into Target one more time. Don't you get tired of going into Target and Walmart and going to the store every week and you think that you got everything, but then it's like, damn, I still forgot something, you know? So yeah, I got to go back into Target one more time, right? That's what the bank be saying. You know what? One more time, we gonna pass this charge, okay? One more time. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, but watch your coins, girl. Watch your coins. Yeah. So, but anyways, I gotta go into Target and I gotta pick up royal icing because I'm making a gingerbread house, and I'm not sure if I got the right icing the other day when I was at Walmart. And so I'm like, okay, let me just go in while I'm out and be sure, because I definitely don't want to get caught up trying to make a gingerbread house and I don't have what I need. So yeah, but I'm super excited. It's gonna be a fabulous house and I'm going to build it. And I said that in one of my last vlogs, and then I posted my IKEA model because I just still wasn't ready. You know, my cookie house wasn't still on point. So I'm gonna try it again and see where we go with that, okay? But it's all good though. So anyways, and then I'm going to pick up a few cosmetic things as well, because again, it's always something. Even though I just did a whole doggone Ulta beauty haul, and I'm still like, dang, I need some of those cleaning wipes, those facial cleansing wipes. They're almost like makeup wipes and everything. I need some of those. Yeah, and so I got to pick up some of those facial cleansing wipes because I didn't realize that I was really almost out, and so I didn't really think when I was at OSA just to go ahead and pick up more. But anyways, that's what your local Target and Walmart is for, honey. So it's all good. But yeah, but anyways, guys, so happy new year. We're going to claim it. We're going to claim that we're in the happy new year. We're going to claim that this is already 2026 when you're watching it, or you're going into 2026. It's all good. We have to praise God ahead of time and just give him the goodness and the grace and praise him for, give him the praise and the victory, and just praise him for allowing us to see another year through another year, allowing us to embrace another year, to live through another year. And so never take that for granted. So I'm going to praise God, give my little snaps that I have accomplished. Not only I have lived through 2025, I have accomplished 2025, honey. So that's another thing too, is, being able to live with joy, being able to do things with joy, even when things are not always perfect and we come up against challenges. I still praise God for allowing me to come out on the other side of it, or not to worry as much as I could have worried, because we're going to have challenges in life. That's just what we're going to, that's just the balance of life. But I think there's a difference also, and I think it's praiseworthy when we start getting to a point in life where we understand it, like, yeah, okay, this is going to be a little bit challenging, but I already know that God is in my corner, and I know that I'm going to come out on top, and I'm going to come through this with praise and grace. And so no matter what the situation is, and and you just have to thank God for that, you know what I'm saying? And even when things don't always still be the way that you want it to, even when God says, this, just no. Because sometimes he's going to say that. Sometimes he's going to be like, it's a closed door. And that's just what it is. And that's not easy. Trust me. It's not. You will question it. I question it. I'll be like, but why? But why? Why, God? Why? Just like a kid with a parent, like, but why? But at the end of the day, God knows best, and he knows what's good for you. And sometimes he has a reason to why he's closing that door. It could be something that has already been mastered. It could be something that's been accomplished. It could be something that just doesn't fit. It's something that doesn't connect to you. It's something, and it could also be something that he knows that there's not longevity into it as well. So sometimes he knows, like, okay, this could be a good door. It will satisfy you for 6 months, but it's not going to satisfy you for the next 6 months. It's not going to be good for you in the next year. You'll get bored with this. You're not going to like it, or you'll, feel some type of way. And so therefore, rather than even opening that door for you, and I know that there's only, 6 months of vitality. Did I say that right? There's only 6 months of, life into the situation, and you're not going to like it after the next 6 months. Sometimes he already knows, and he's like, no, I see something that has more longevity in the situation. I see something that you can grow from. I have something for you where it's that you're going to be able to spend 5 years in it. You're going to be able to love it for 5 years, 10 years. You're going to be able to grow in it. You're going to be able to just keep moving up and up and up and up. And it's going to hold your attention on what you need and what you want. If I give you this temporary door, it's only going to satisfy you for the moment. And it'll be good for you, and it'll be cute. It's cute. That's what it is. It's cute for you at the moment. But then again, is there any growth in the situation? Is there any continuous life in it? Is there opportunity to do something different down the line? So sometimes he knows that, and he will keep that door closed for that reason as well. So just think about a few things like that going into the new year. So yeah. So anyways, I'm so happy for you for the new year to 2026, because I just feel and know that you're going to be blessed in some areas, and you're going to be blessed in some places. that more than likely you're probably not even expecting that blessing to come through that particular door, or come through that way, or come through that person. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be exciting, and I so wish you guys well, and everything. And I just really pray that you have a year of good encouragement. You have a year of success in so many ways, personally, business wise, friendship wise, relationship wise, all of that. I think it's going to be an amazing year for you. I'm definitely looking forward to it in 2026. Yeah. So let me see, what's going to be my tagline in 2026? Because I was thinking about that. So am I flying high in 2026? Yeah, maybe I'll go with that one, flying high in 2026. So maybe we'll be taking some trips. We'll be doing a few things. I know that much. And I also know that I'm not going to be explaining too much in 2026. That's my other tagline. I'm not going to explain too much in 2026, girl. I'm just going to be doing it. You're just going to see me doing it. That's all. No words needed. No explanation. So I'm just going to be, sure, you're just going to see me. So yeah. Do you have a tagline for 2026? Do you have something you're looking forward to, you're motivated about, something that you want to plan in 2026? What do you want to do? So let me know. Put it down in the comments. Share encouragement in the comments, guys. Put positive words, affirmations, anything that encourages the next subscriber, to be joyful, live in a joyful way, to motivate other subscribers. That's what I'm about over here is, lifting up positivity and everything, connecting people in the right way, and giving people a safe space on certain things as well. So that's what we want to promote over here. Yeah. Now, it don't mean that there's not tough love. It don't mean I'm not going to talk about what I want to talk about. It don't mean I'm not going to be controversial on purpose. Controversial with the purpose. How about that one? For certain reasons, because sometimes you have to color outside of the lines on purpose. Sometimes you have to do things different. Sometimes you have to say things different. You have to go against the grain so you can get to the truth of the matter. You can live in truth. You can live, in a, honorable way. And sometimes that does require, going against the grain, going against certain things on purpose, but doing it in a way that that there is a new way and a new technique on something, and it might be new to people. And oftentimes when things are new to people, unfortunately, guys, people don't always embrace it. People fear change. They fear new things. They fear something being said different, something done different. And so when you're a trendsetter, like I'm a trendsetter, trendsetters go ahead of the people. Trendsetters go ahead of the crowd. So when you're a trendsetter, there's nobody really before you. Like, you are the one who is paving the way. You're the one that's creating a new map and a new road. You're the one that's saying that, hey, this is good, this is bad, this is cool, this is not cool. You're the one that's trying new things. You're trying out new places. You're going to new places. You're, doing new things. You're meeting new people. You're the one that's taking the chances on things. And so your motivation is to influence people. And when you influence people, again, a lot of times that you might be a few days ahead of something. You might be a few years ahead of your time on things. And that's not always easy. Unfortunately, actually, you'll probably get a lot of ridicule. You'll probably get a lot of people staring at you crazy, looking at you crazy, talking about you, saying everything they can say about you, and everything that's not in a good way, because, again, people don't understand it. They don't see it. They don't have the vision that you have, or they may not can see it in the way that you can see it yet. And that's just the way it is sometimes, right? And you know what? Yeah, and you know what I've learned is I've learned that. So, I just kind of thought about that when I said that. I shouldn't say that in an arrogant way, because I've had to learn that, and that's not been an easy road at all. I'm like coming into this conclusion on things where I'm like, okay, you know what? You know the reason why that you're going to be pushed out of this circle? You know the reason why that you're not going to be invited to this? You know the reason why that you're going to be the enemy to a lot of people? You know the reason why you're going to make people uncomfortable? It's because of your awareness of certain things. It's your spiritual awareness of certain things. It's your maturity. It's your true inner femininity that understands that it's the inner femininity that understands what healthy femininity actually looks like. And when you understand that, again, oftentimes that is somewhat going against the grain on what is being taught, promoted, and what's being put into a lot of women, and especially our young women's, mind on certain things. So, again, I can say this, I've been through all of this. I'm 40 years old. So I can tell you about some of the changes, of course, that I have, went through myself. I can tell you, the things where it's like, certain things that I definitely, be like, girl, why did you do that? Why you say that? Or why would you, this? Why would you? And that's all good because that's a part of development and everything. So I say all that to say that, of course, I'm with you. I'm not here to stand on the other side or stand at the top of the mountain and look down and be like, you know what? I've got the conclusion on something you don't. I'm not here to be like making fun of anything or to be like, oh, why would you do this? Why would you do that? No, I have learned again about development stages, development, and I've learned about stages of womanhood and femininity on things and understanding life, in different perspectives and everything, and giving people, time and space, to do what they need to do to grow and everything. Now, are there certain things where it's that from the beginning and to the end that I don't agree with? Sure don't, because there are some things that you have to stand on and you have to develop principles and values on at a very early age to where that you understand from the beginning, like, okay, this is not cool and it's never going to be cool. And so you do have to stand on a few things. Okay. So keep that in mind as well. But anyway, that's to my trendsetters, my encouragement to my trendsetters. Trendsetters are not necessarily about wearing the name brands. It's not about, staying in $1 million houses and saying, look what I'm doing. It's about just, again, kind of having that brave spirit to go ahead of people. It's having that brave spirit to go, into a different store that most people may not go into. It's having that brave spirit to do things maybe a little differently. And it's having that brave spirit to take the chances on things and everything. Because, again, you can see it. And that's just, again, that's just, what it is, guys. So, but yeah. And with that being said, that if a person does not see something the way you see it yet, I'm not saying like that they don't have a vision. I'm not saying that they're not smart or they're not intelligent or that they're not, in tune. They just, at the time, they may not be in tune on your vision at the moment. They may not be in tune to what is going to be ahead in the next few days. And it doesn't make them less smart. It doesn't make them less intelligent, less creative. You are just at two different spots on things. But my point about all that, guys, for my trendsetters is to understand that trendsetting, can be beneficial, but there is a part towards that it can be a thorn, to you. It can be a part towards that it doesn't always look fun, sound fun. It can be a part of your life where it's that you can feel that you on the outside, you can feel misunderstood. People can misunderstand you on it. So that's just what's the awareness I'm bringing to understanding your gift and your talents. So yeah, but we'll talk about gifts and talents again later this month, and I'll do a segment about when you have special gifts and talents, how to embrace those gifts and talents, and how to make them beneficial to you and everything, and how to share your gifts and talents to the world in a good way in a positive way. So, but anyways, I gotta go ahead and get out of here. I gotta get into this store, guys. I hope you have a great night, and stay tuned to this blog because I still have more coming and more, places that I'm going, more places that I'm running around to. So if you like to see me run around to places, go into places, then stay tuned on this blog, and then also stay tuned on any other blog that I have posted, guys. Okay, again, be sure to like and subscribe if you are interested in my content and everything, and then it'll also let you know that it'll give you notifications on when I'm posting and everything. Okay, all right, guys, see you soon. Stay tuned. All right. Hi guys, let me interrupt you just for a minute, okay? So I went in a different direction for my gingerbread home. I'm going to show you how to assemble one. However, I'm not going to actually seal and glue mine. I am going to show you various ways on how to create a creativity project with your gingerbread home. So I'm going to show you how to make it into your own energy and how to do different things. Well, we didn't want our house to fall down, but I'm going to show you how to do different things with your gingerbread cookies, and how to make it your own and how to create your own gingerbread story this year. So stay tuned, okay? What you see in front of you is traditional decorating icing. So this is not the royal icing, I believe, that normally keeps the gingerbread house together. This is just, normal frosting and everything. But you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. I'm going to show you different ways on how to play with your gingerbread, cookies, and ways to expand your gingerbread story, okay? So stay tuned. Okay, so first thing first, this is a IKEA packaging. So this is IKEA gingerbread home, okay? So you have several pieces that come with your gingerbread home, but nothing overcomplicated, okay? So you have your main house, and then you have your chimney over there to the right. This is the chimney there, okay? So one tip that I would tell you before you even start is to organize your kitchen, organize your counter space, and get everything neat, okay? So, and then also use parchment paper as the base, okay? So that allows you to create without getting too messy, okay? So we're going to assemble our pieces by putting our, what I call right here. So those are your windows and that's your door. So that's your side pieces, right? And then you have your main frame. So you're going to glue this together with icing. And you can watch additional videos, more detailed videos on people who have assembled gingerbread homes. Okay, so I'm showing you a basic layout. So it's going to go like this, y'all. And then that other, like that triangle piece, that's going to go right in the space that you see to the right, like that's haven't been put together yet. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So that's going to build the foundation of your home. And then you're going to start adding your rooftops. And your rooftop is going to be right there. So you're going to put your rooftop together, and then you'll put your other rooftop together, okay? So, and that's going to be it. It's not really complicated as what you may be, thinking. Well, I'm projecting what I thought. Let me say that, what I thought, because I was intimidated by it for a long time, and up until now, I was, y'all. So, but that's how you do it, though. So here are a few supplies that I am using. I'm using two different kind of icings, guys. So this one right here is the icing that I'm going to use as my main icing. This is what I'm going to ice my gingerbread cookies with. As you can see, I'm going to use a spoon, I'm going to dip it, and I'm going to use the back of the spoon to create those ripples. Then I have my other decorating icing, which has that tip on it, and that's if you want to be very precise about certain things and you want to do things in a very specific kind of way. So I use two different icings. And so here, this is going to be my doors. I'm going to create my royal doors, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I say my royal doors in just a minute. And so all I did was, there we go, I flipped them over. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can create a whole different magic with your gingerbread cookies. These are my royal doors, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm doing for that part. And gingerbread cookies, they smell so good. It took all my strength not to eat those cookies while I was making these decorations, y'all. Because as soon as you open the package, it's like you can just, take in that fresh ginger. And it's so enticing. So it takes discipline to actually create these projects, because I wanted to eat my cookies right then and there, but I had to wait. So this is my finished, product. And so again, this is the main frosting that I use. And so I, just dipped it out with a spoon, and then I use the back of the spoon to smooth the frosting out and create those ripples. And then right here, guys, that, sparkle that you see, those sticks, those are called treat sticks. TREAT. And treat sticks, they can be bought over there in that creative icing aisle, and they use those for different reasons. I'm sure probably for cake pops and things like that. But as you can see, I did a lot of different creative things with my gingerbread cookies. So right here, I thought this would be so adorable and amazing for like a winter ginger. That would be cute though. Ginger reveal party. So instead of saying gender, say ginger. reveal party. You get what I'm saying? Ginger reveal party. And so that would be a cute little theme if you're having a winter baby. And so you can do a fun mystery on, what you're having. And so whichever cookie you eat, of course, we'll know if you're bringing a baby girl home or if you're bringing a baby boy home, okay? And then in this particular storyline, I'm going to use those little metallic sticks. I'm going to use that as like the bedroom and the crib, okay? So you get what I'm saying? On this one is, you know, who are we bringing home? Are we bringing our baby boy home or our baby girl home? And this is their, little bed in their crib or, however you want to put it. And so I thought this was so cute. And these are different little, baby shower candies that you can sprinkle onto the cookies, and I'll put the supplies up at the end of the video. But yeah, guys, I thought this was so cute if you're having a winter baby. So I thought this would be a great idea. And again, I did create this and direct this, so this is all me, y'all, all me. Yeah. Clap for me, yay. Yeah, so this is, yeah, so again, these are creative ways to work with your gingerbread cookies and fun things to do, guys. So that's it, y'all. So if you have any, ideas on what you want to do with your gingerbread home, be sure to create it. You don't have to tell us, just create it. Make sure that you get in on the creativity and that you get into your creativity bag, okay? All right. So, yeah. So, anyways, enjoy the rest of the video, guys. I hope you have a fantastic week. If I don't see you before Christmas or before the New Year, have a fantastic Christmas and a fantastic New Year, okay? Keep watching. And again, stay tuned. Hit like and subscribe, turn on your notifications, all those great things, okay? All right. See ya.